This morning, some and the rest.
Yeah, good morning, Toma, and good morning, Ibrahim.
Good morning, Tijesu. How are you? Good morning, Toma. Did it rain in Abuja, overnight? It's actually rained here in Lagos.
Oh, I see. We saw signs of that.
Exactly, we saw signs.
But it's quite interesting times now, looking at what is happening in the political space.
Absolutely.
And, you know, the recent defection of the former governor of Kaduna State.
Right.
So maybe that signified, you know, why it rained in Lagos today.
Probably raining for the SDP, raining for the SDP, and maybe not raining from where is. But then APC is saying that no threats, nothing's going to happen. They're fine.
All right, yeah, just take it away.
Oh, well.
So to say the political window, transfer window is open now. You're going to see movement here and there by politicians.
Of course.
Okay, Lan, let's go on with what we have for you this morning. And good morning and thanks for joining us on this segment of the program from Abuja. Now, the political crisis in Rivers State seems to have no immediate end in sight, as a meeting earlier scheduled for 10 a.m. on Monday between Governor Siminalayi Fubara and the 27 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, recognized by the Supreme Court, failed to hold. The Martin Amawele-led assembly is asking Governor Fubara to channel his invitation to the lawmakers properly and not through the social media. According to the letter of invitation signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Tami Danagogo, the parley was expected to address key issues, including the provision of seating space for the assembly members, payment of outstanding allowances, and the presentation of the 2025 budget. While the stalemate is in Rivers State persists, some interested Nigerians have urged Governor Fubara to lead the peace initiative and place a personal phone call to the Speaker, Martin Amawele, personally sign letter of invitation and have it delivered to the office of the Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly.
Following the Supreme Court judgment affirming their legitimacy, the lawmaker in their first sitting urged Governor Siminalayi Fubara to present the 2025 budget. They also demanded that he submit nominees for commissioner and other appointments, insisting that those currently serving in the cabinet lacked legal backing. Also, as the chairman and commissioner of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission failed to appear before the House of Assembly on Monday as mandated, the lawmakers consequently ordered the arrest of the chairman of the RSIEC, Honorable Justice Adolphus Enebili. To take this conversation further, let's bring in a gentleman from Rivers State. He's an honorable member of the House of Representatives, representing Amoha Ikwere Federal Constituency of Rivers State, Honorable Boniface Emerengwa. Thank you for joining us on the program this morning, Honorable.
Thank you very much.
It's good to have you. Well, let's jump straight into it. What would you say is the fate of Rivers State now that the Supreme Court has given its verdict invalidating the local government election and ordering Governor Fubara to represent the 2025 budget to the Martin Amawele-led House of Assembly, and the failure to do this will mean withholding of the federal allocations?
Yeah, thank you very much. The governor has seen the judgment, having been briefed by the team of lawyers. I think he has started in good faith. First of all, without even waiting for the CTC to be received, he dissolved the local government executives. The local government election head were dissolved by the same governor, showing that he has started the implementation of the Supreme Court judgment. That is one. Secondly, for you to have discussion, to kickstart the discussion, because it's been almost 2 years, close to 2 years, where this imbroglio has lasted. And it is in the place of the governor to at least provide a befitting space for the National Assembly people, I mean for the State Assembly people. And the letter, if you look at the letter, the content of that letter, you can see that the governor addressed them, the speaker, as Speaker to the House of Assembly, and the members, honorable members, showing that the governor has acknowledged the Supreme Court position as far as their status is concerned in this state. That letter was intended to kickstart the process of arriving at a very just, peaceful resolution of this matter. He has started in a good faith. He has shown good faith, and the fact that the letter was written by the secretary doesn't mean any much thing, because the secretary is an arm of the executive. The secretary is an arm of the executive, and the governor in that letter specified the areas, the issues to be discussed. It's a kind of a prelude to take off from there for further discussions, further issues to be where there are crises. Those crises should be ironed probably in that meeting. The other one we're talking about the remuneration, the allowance, and possibly days and ways in which this budget will be presented and Sunday matters. I think the governor meant well. It's out for peace. The governor is a law-abiding citizen of this state, a very humble person of this state. Yes.
Okay, Honorable. Rightly you said the governor meant well, but the meeting did not hold because of certain observations. Now, the governor is the head of the executive arm. Yes, the governor of the state is the head of the executive arm. The speaker is the head of the legislative arm. If there's going to be a correspondence, the governor inviting the speaker, why would the governor ask his subordinate to write to the head of another arm of government?
And do that via social media.
Doing that again via social media. Shouldn't he have taken the initiative that, look, we've had a stalemate for a very long time. Let me all extend this olive branch.
So let me tell you, that letter was not through social media. It was officially communicated. It was officially written by the governor through the secretary. It wasn't through social media at all.
Was it signed by him? Because the argument is that that letter was not acknowledged by the governor. It was done by his aide.
No, the governor directed. It doesn't need to be signed by the governor. The governor is the one who gave the instruction.
Okay, let's draw this inference. Honorable, yes. Sorry, I'll come back to you. Let's draw this inference. If the president, for instance, wants to write the president of the Senate or the Speaker of the House of Representatives, will he ask his aide to communicate, or the president will personally sign? What is the protocol?
No, let me tell you. This is not a matter of aid. Secretary of the state government is not an aide to the governor.
Why is he?
It's part of the executive.
Why is it difficult for the governor to personally sign a correspondence to the House of to the State House of Assembly if he truly is extending that olive branch to them, or maybe place a personal call to the speaker?
I'm sure he has done that.
Okay.
This personal, I'm sure he has done that. The personal call. Then that the secretary was the one involved in writing the letter does not mean that letter is not emanating from the governor.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Now, for a way forward, Honorable, since the meeting did not hold and Rivers State must move forward, whether it's the governor's camp or the speaker's camp, Rivers State must come first. What will you suggest should be the approach of His Excellency the Governor and also the approach of the Speaker of the House of Assembly?
I think as far as I'm concerned, as far as the River people are concerned, Governor has decided that this matter should come to an end. Rivers State is first. Governor's mantra is that Rivers first, and that is why he has been making every effort to ensure that this matter is well taken care of at this stage. We are getting to the end of the road by the Supreme Court judgment. And governor has decided to obey the Supreme Court judgment. And that is why, if you look at the letter as well, he said presentation of budget, which is part of the judgment of the Supreme Court. I don't see, and even their allowances. That is the reason why we are saying that governor has shown good faith. Well, as far as we are concerned, it's becoming a matter of ego. Why is it that he's not going to sign the letter? I think we should throw away the issue of ego. Grandstanding will not help Rivers State at this level now. You have to calm down. They should shield the salt and begin to think of way forward. And the only way of thinking forward is for them to meet. Because yes.
Yes, the House of Assembly seems to be wielding the big stick after the Martin and Wewele Parliament got the endorsement of the Supreme Court. But how should they manage the delicate situation to avoid further escalation of the political crisis? Because you just mentioned that this is ego at play.
Yeah, they should tune down their ego. That's what I'm saying. They should tune down their ego. Governor, as you all know, is a very humble governor, down to earth man. He's ready to enter into discussion with them. Because, of course, you don't expect that the judgment is given today and the next day budget is presented to them or whatever. There must be a befitting place where these things can be ironed out with. First of all, they need a space, a befitting space, which is working on. And it's for them to also decide. It's both parties will not agree, because every property in university belongs to the government, and it's only the government that has the power for now to say, look, this is a fitting place for you. They have to agree that yes, this is a fitting place. We can stay here and deliberate on our issues, you know. So they have to come to that terms. The issue of ego should be dropped.
Now, some persons also say, as a way forward, isn't it possible also that His Excellency will just call the Speaker and both will agree, like paying their allowances due there. They don't really need any meeting for those allowances to be paid and salaries to be paid. Then for the meeting place, like you rightly said, is it not possible he calls the Speaker and says, listen, let's have a two-man meeting in here and let's consider the options we have.
A possible impeachment of the governor, you know, like what as widely reported. Do you think they are considering that option?
Well, I don't know, but if that is the option they are considering, then it's an invitation to anarchy in the state. Complete invitation to anarchy in the state.
Why do you say so?
Of course, you know. Resist. Of course, no. People will resist. People will resist that. People are saying that, look, this whole imbroglio is over. With the Supreme Court judgment, they should come together. They should think of a way so that the state can move forward. And that's exactly what the governor has done. If they have the mind, if they are thinking of maybe impeachment or whatever thing, and my brother and my sister, they are doing that for the interest of the state, like you said. I don't think.
Okay.
So how well has it been stabbed of this powerful forces that may be influencing, you know, the feud in the state?
Pardon? I didn't hear you well. Sorry.
How have they stabbed off these external forces that may be influencing what is going on in Rivers State?
That's what I'm saying. Both the governor and the House of Assembly members were voted by the people of Rivers State. So they should leave apart whatever influences that they are receiving from external forces behind. They should see the people they are representing as paramount, interest of the people as paramount, and focus on how to deliver the dividend of democracy to them. Because at the end of the day, what is what were you able to attract to your people? What were you able to do for Rivers people?
When the former governor Amechi was in charge of the state, there was this feud between the state, him, and the presidency when Goodluck Jonathan was the president. And Rivers State was dragged. Now you're having this. My question is, where are the elders in Rivers State? Why is it that almost all the elders have become so partisan that they've not been able to broker peace for 2 years in their states?
Well, what do you expect when
Okay, I think we lost that connection.
I think I still hear him. Okay, we seem to have lost connection with the lawmaker. Well, it's quite an interesting situation.
Every time you keep seeing Rivers State in the news, political crisis, whether it's Amechi and President Jonathan. Remember also in the House of Assembly, that period, there was a particular lawmaker who used the mace to hit another lawmaker. And this keeps happening in Rivers
like
State
the lawmaker said, it seems to be a battle of ego because, you know, it's just left for the two parties to come to the this negotiation table, you know, and do things in the interest of the state. Put your ego aside, put your interest aside. The interest of the people should be paramount in this situation. Honorable, I hear you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
If you could just finish your thoughts.
Okay. No, what I said, we are talking about the leaders of the state.
The leaders, exactly.
Yes. No, if you look at it, most leaders of the state before or during this issue have already taken side. For whatever reasons, for whatever personal interest. So it is difficult for them to come out openly now to say, look, it must be this way. But much as that has happened, they can still come out to say, look, I think we've had enough of this problem. They can even initiate this issue of settlement at this stage.
Oh, Honorable. Seem to have lost connection again.
Yeah. I think one thought on my mind I'm going to ask him is how will I say how low or how far can the governor go to initiate peace? Now they said no to some of the things, but it is his own state.
Well, also the genuineness of his intention is what is coming into question here, because we have seen different parties coming to try to resolve the matter. We saw President Tinubu also, you know, bring into the governor and, you know, Nyesom Wike to the discussion table to try to resolve the feud in Rivers State. And, you know, he agreed to that. He agreed to all the resolutions made. But going back, he says it's unconstitutional. So it still boils down to how sincere is his own.
And so two political parties are involved in this, PDP and APC. Because, you know, you see one faction of APC. I say one faction because you have the Okocha faction that is recognized by the party leadership as saying, okay, if you don't obey these lawmakers, you will be impeached. That is the APC. And also another faction that is recognized by the courts. He's saying, look, impeachment is not the case. And that is APC. It's not, and this is the PDP affair. And that is APC. So well, you see all this playing up.
I hear that. Our guest is back. Honorable, can you hear me?
I'm with you.
Now, I would like to ask, will it be appropriate for President Tinubu to intervene again in this finding a political solution, considering that his initial effort was undermined?
Well, there's nothing wrong in President intervening. There's nothing wrong in that. I think we have gotten to the end of the road, like I said.
Okay.
We have gotten to. Sorry.
Honorable.
President intervene at this level because both parties have gotten to the end of the road.
Sorry, we didn't get that. Can you repeat yourself?
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm having challenge with that connection.
Well, my own is I don't know how well the governor is being advised in this matter, because.
But really, if you look at
he has to follow what you know the rule says, and what does the Constitution say? Is he doing things the right way? Even if the honorable
look at it this way: before the Supreme Court or after the Supreme Court judgments.
Even after the Supreme Court judgment, look at his correspondence. The honorable member says it doesn't matter how he, communicates. The most important thing is to communicate. But the lawmakers are also saying you have to do things the right way.
I think none of what they're saying is actually a constitutional issue. Well, it's just an issue of perception.
It's left for both sides to put their ego aside. Well, honorable, I hear you're back. Can you answer my question, the last question I asked?
Yeah, like I said, my dear, I said there's nothing wrong at this stage for president of the country, the father of the nation, to intervene once more. If your children are fighting and you do the first intervention, it didn't work out, you can still do further to ensure that there's peace. Because
what assurance will the president have to ensure? What assurance would the president have to ensure that his own effort is not being undermined again? Because this is not going to be the first time he's intervening in this matter. We seem to have lost connection again. Well, we'll take a quick breather. We'll return shortly.
Life is politics. In Nigeria, almost every part of our lives is touched by the politics we play. Governance, legislative matters, the economy, security, foreign affairs, internal affairs. Have a feel as strategic plays in the political space determine how we live in Nigeria. The players, the drama, chess piece moves. Be kept informed. Watch analysis of major happenings in the political space and how it affects you. Watch Politics on Sunday.
Have you back? If you're just joining us, you're still watching TVC Breakfast, and we're live from our Abuja studio. We still have with us live via Zoom Honorable Boniface Emerengwa. Sorry about that. Well, Honorable, interestingly, the Governor Fubara and Wike are from the PDP, but it appears the hand of the party is also tied in this matter. What do you have to say about that?
Well, that's one of the problems. Both parties in this matter were from PDP, under one umbrella. Both the state assembly people, the minister himself, and the governor, they are all under one party, PDP. And this matter shouldn't have taken the tone it's taken, this far, because we're under one family. We are one family. You get the point? The PDP at the national level, you can see what's happening with PDP at the national level. There's a lot of division there, and they don't seem to have they can't even organize themselves properly. Talk of intervening in a matter like this.
Okay, Honorable, like rightly said, it's a game of the PDP, and as it is, the PDP has failed Rivers State. Do you think the governor will be considering an option of taking solace in another political party ahead of 2027? Even in the last election, we knew what was written was that he put support for the APP. Do you see him crossing over to another political party because his own party has failed him for 2 years?
Well, there's still chance. I don't think government is contemplating that for now. There's still a chance for the PDP to resolve this matter, and for this matter to be resolved within the framework of PDP.
Well, Honorable, you supported the conduct of the local government election, but why did you and many others fail to advise Governor Fubara to respect a court order against the State Electoral Commission? This current stalemate could have been avoided.
I was not in the other party. I'm still in PDP. I'm still a bona fide member of PDP. So it can't have supported the conduct of the decision. Governor did that. It was a matter of confidence. Those who picked their form decided to run under those parties. I don't think.
With having that challenge with the connection. Now, I think what is fundamental is the PDP seems to be voiceless, or maybe which faction of the PDP, because you have a national chairman, an acting national chairman, who has not made any statement about his political party for 2 years.
Well, interestingly, the PDP has its issues to deal with as well.
Rivers is their issue.
Well,
the party is in charge.
It seems that I would be safe in saying what is even really playing out in the PDP leading up to the 2027 general election. Well, it just remains to be seen how they get to resolve their issues. But of course, what is fundamental, like I've said earlier, is the interest of the people in Rivers State. Well, we have the honorable member back. If you could just finish up with what you were saying, Honorable.
Yeah, what I try to say was that the PDP, as it stands now, is divided at the national level. Even at the state level here, we hardly know who's in PDP and who's in APC right now, because it's like a mixture of APC and the PDP. So those who are infiltrators are probably those even finding this ember of war. They don't want PDP to stand. They don't want PDP to exist, because they don't want PDP to exist. That is why this matter is lingering on too much, because these parties are from the same family, the same PDP family. Left for them alone, this matter can easily be resolved. But then, at the national level, you can see what's playing at national level. One side is supporting the general PDP, the other side is supporting the minister. That is the issue.
Honorable,
they cannot take a firm position on this matter. They can't.
Well, we would definitely keep our eye on Rivers State to see how the situation plays out. Hopefully, both parties are able to resolve in the interest of the people in the state, and come together to the discussion table and resolve all matters. Thank you so much, Honorable Boniface, for your time with us on the program.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Well, that's our package from us here in Abuja. We'll hand you back to Lagos, where Itoma, Ibrahim, and the rest of the crew are